So it's been a long plane ride, and we're finally in New York, and we're getting on a subway headed into Manhattan. So quite an eventful day. More later. So we made it into New York City from Charlotte. Typical kind of flight, you know, about an hour and 50 something minutes or so. I think the most different part of the experience was making your way through Times Square with what seems like to be a million other people. Everyone with a different story, everyone moving quickly, just very different. We're in our room right now. Here's a quick view of the room. It's not the first, we've actually been in the room for a while. We went downstairs and had a drink with a good friend of mine, John Monjovi, one of the most brilliant people that I know. We haven't been in the same room with each other for probably, I don't know, like 8 or 9 years, but it's like no time has passed. It's always good to catch up with John, just a brilliant conversationalist and just a good person. So at this point, I think it's almost 10 o'clock. We're just now really going to sit down and eat dinner in our room. Salad, I think, and some hummus. So tomorrow the adventure begins. We get to hear some rehearsals and that kind of thing. And it's good to be in the Big Apple. So this was our first breakfast in New York. We ate at a place called Black Sea Bagels, where they cooked their bagels in honey. They were absolutely delicious. So here at Rockefeller Center, enjoying these absolutely gorgeous flowers. We are walking through Central Park on our way to the Metropolitan Museum of Art. Absolutely one of the great highlights of our trip. And seeing such works of beauty always inspire me. How could you not swing by and just witness it all? It's our little friend, the squirrel. Stepping into the hotel to hear the first rehearsal. I'm really excited to see what kind of progress they're making. So here we go. Let's see how it's going. When you think about coming to New York to perform, you think about all the glamorous parts of it. But the honest truth is sometimes you just wear yourself out. But you know, every bit of work you put into it is worth it, because in the end, all that hard work helps you build relationships, and that's what I think makes great art. Okay, behind me is Essa Bagel, and that is where Allison and I started our second morning in New York City. It took us about 35 minutes to get that bagel, but it absolutely looks delicious. We're walking back to the hotel, have this cup of coffee and a bagel, and then on to rehearsals at 10:30 with the Jazz Mass. So another exciting day in New York City. We begin our second day of rehearsals, and we're going to start off by listening to our conductor, Sonja, explain the motivation behind this music. This is really going to help the singers.
Uniquely, it is our folk music. There is nothing else like it. And we have married one of the oldest forms they have on the face of this earth with their uniquely American style. This is what I mean.
Piano, but the line is still going. Okay?
This is a photo of Dr. Robert Edgerton listening to his pieces being rehearsed He'll have 2 pieces performed on the concert. Dr. Edgerton was my professor in college and my musical mentor. He was those same things to Sonja and has connections with half of the people in this group. And the honest truth is, without the influence he wielded in our lives, I'm not sure any of us would be where we are or have the understanding or appreciation for music that we have. And that is why we're dedicating this performance to him, and we were thrilled when we found out that he and his wife Elizabeth would be in attendance. And again, we cannot say enough about him. Just an incredible musician and a wonderful teacher, marvelous human being. After we left the rehearsal, we were making our way down the street to grab a bite to eat and walked past Carnegie Hall and noticed that the poster for our performance was out front. It really was surreal to see my name on a poster at Carnegie Hall. It's also a wonderful coincidence that we ended up walking down Leonard Bernstein Place. Great coincidences. So back in Central Park, we've had not a long day, but an eventful day, walking around the city, seeing lots of things, drinking coffee and eating delectable pastries and sandwiches and whatnot. But I think, much like the people here in the city, when you get a little tired, Central Park seems to be the go-to place to kind of unplug. Also had a wonderful time at the rehearsal earlier today. Listened to the jazz mass being performed. It was good to watch what Sonja is doing with people from all over the country who've gathered for the purpose of making music. There was even one group of high school students from Tennessee that got stranded in the airport. They were there for almost 24 hours, and they began to sing. I mean, they were, I think, feeling down, and to motivate themselves, they gave an impromptu concert. It made the Charlotte news. So it goes to show you, no matter what's going on in life, you can find a song to sing. And again, it's amazing watching everyone doing what they're doing. The Rick Bing Trio is sounding great in rehearsal. Dawn and Herbert. Also, what David Richardson is doing with his group is incredible. I can't wait to see the dress rehearsal tomorrow at Carnegie Hall and to just witness something very unique and very special. We walked back through the city and ended up partaking in Mass at St. Patrick's Cathedral, which was such a transcendent experience, a place of such spiritual beauty, and the organ incredible.
Sally. Hello. Are we stopping inside the building, Sally?
Again, the procession of singers to Carnegie Hall. Everybody's very excited. I'm excited.
That's so sweet.
Key for you.
Key for me.
All right.
Oh my
Come on in. Door handle tonight.
After I leave.
This is my first
We need him on the
taking a
stage
step
if you
on
see
the
him
Carnegie
anywhere.
Hall stage.
Yeah. Give him a call. Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, documenting this moment.
It's getting close. Here we are, the dress rehearsal. In one of Dr. Edgerton's pieces, his arrangement of Bernstein's Somewhere. and one of our other partnering conductors, David Richardson, rehearsing I'm in Need of Music. We are standing at the side entry door to Carnegie Hall, and we're here with Don Anthony, who is our soloist, one of our soloists for the Jazz Mass. Don, how does it feel to be singing at such a historic venue?
First, I gotta pinch myself, because it feels like this is a dream. I'm gonna wake up any second. Like I dreamt that Kevin Gray said we were at Carnegie Hall. This is such a dream. Just, I wouldn't even have fathomed the opportunity to being able to do this. There are so many figures in my history, culturally speaking, that have been in this incredible venue. And so to be here, being able to represent the Lord, and being able to bring jazz and the gospel, fuse it together, is a wonderful thing to have this Jazz Mass and to be here among friends. So I'm really thrilled to be here, and my mother's with me too.
We are certainly, as a composer, I am thrilled that you are here. Absolutely. Can't wait to see you tonight.
Same here. See you later.
Okay.
See you later.
Well, dinner is over. We've gotten dressed. Everything's starting to get real. We've made our way to the hall early, and we're just sitting and waiting for everything to happen. Again, the word to use is surreal and humbling, especially to see so many people coming together. Video-wise, I kind of went out of order, but this is the very end of the jazz mass where they come back to the reprise, and Dr. Edgerton and I are making our way to the stage right now. How does one describe an event like this? We've already used the word beautiful, transcendent. We've had quite a list. But I think when so many people come together to invest in joy, what it really makes us is better.